Welcome to Pouches and More, and today we'll be preparing this twin pouch. This is how it looks from inside. There's ample space. So it's basically got two big pockets in the side and a tiny pocket in the center. This is how it looks. The side will be like this, so it's called a twin pouch. So this is how it will be looking. It's got a pull tab also, and this is the bottom. So it gives the impression of two pouches joined together, so a twin pouch. So let's check out the materials required to make this pouch. We require two pieces of main fabric. They have been fused with interfacing, and these measure 8 inches by 13 inches. We also require two pieces of lining fabric. They also measure 8 inches by 13 inches. One piece of main fabric measuring 2 inches by 2.5 inches. One piece of main fabric, and this is also fused with interfacing. This measures 5 inches by 3 inches, a 10-inch long zip. So these are all the materials required to make this pouch. So first we'll prepare the zip tab. So for that we have taken the zip on the wrong side. We will be placing the zip tab like this, and we'll make a straight stitch over here. So it's a simple straight stitch that we'll be doing it. This is on the wrong side of the zip. Now that is done, we're just going to open it like this, press it. We're going to get the sides inside, fold it inside, and we'll have to make two folds. So we've got the sides inside, and we'll be making two folds. So that is one fold from top, and we'll be doing a second fold. So this is one fold and another fold, and now we'll be making a stitch all around. Now we'll take our fabrics, that's the main fabric and the lining fabric. On both the fabrics we'll be making a marking of ½ inch on either side. So that is on the 8-inch long side. We are going to make a ½ inch marking on the lining as well as on the main fabric, only one side. On one side we'll be making ½ inch marking from the corners. So this is our marking. We'll take the zip that we have prepared. Now we'll take the main fabric. Now around 2 inches, 2 to 2.5 inches, we'll be pushing the zip out of the fabric, and then we'll be getting the length of the zip that we require. So this is the length. This is where the ½ inches we have made a marking. So this is the length we require. Now we are going to fold the zip like this, and a second fold like this, and we are going to hand stitch this. We'll be doing that for the other side also. So we'll just be hand stitching this zip. This is the length we require. So I've done that for both the sides. Now we'll cut the extra zip. So this is the zip that is ready. Now we're just going to open it a bit. Now the main fabric right side is up, the slider will be down of the zip. Now from this ½ inch we will start placing the zip. So the slider side is down, that is the right side will be down on the fabric. Now this is our ½ inch marking on the fabric. So we will be stitching our zip only till this ½ inch marking, not beyond that. So this is our ½ inch, and only till there we'll be stitching. We need to make a stitch over here. So this is our ½ inch marking. We are just marking it on the zip also. This is the place where we need to stop stitching. So this is the ½ inch marking, and we have stopped stitching over here. Now we'll take the lining fabric. The right side will be facing down. So that is, the right sides will be together of the main fabric and the lining fabric. Now from this half-inch mark, we will align the half-inch marking that is on the lining fabric also, and we'll clip the entire thing. And similarly we'll make a stitch till the half-inch. So that is done. We are not going to do the top stitch, we are just going to put both the fabrics together on one side and hand press the whole thing. Now for attaching the other side, we'll take the main fabric, right side will be facing down, so the right sides will be together on the other side. So we'll take the other side of the zip. Now as we did for the first side, from the half-inch we will place the zip. So we'll align it at half-inch and start clipping. Now we need to make a stitch on this. So we have finished stitching that. Now for the lining fabric, just flip it over and put the right side down of the lining fabric. So the lining fabric's right sides will be together. Similarly align it from the half-inch marking and clip it, and then we will be making a straight stitch on this also. So we need to make a straight stitch over here. So both our straight stitches are done, and we have hand pressed the entire thing. We have not done a top stitch as of now. I will prepare the pull tab. For that we have taken this fabric 5 inch by 3 inch. We will fold it in half and again get the raw edges to the center. Again make a fold, and we need to make a stitch on both the sides. So we are going to clip it, and we are going to just prepare the tab now. Now on this side, that is the proper side, we are just going to push the lining fabric on the other side. Only on the main fabric we are going to stitch our pull tab. So only on the main fabric, around 2 inches below the zip, we are going to fold the loop, and the loop side will be inside and the raw edge will be aligning with the raw edge. We'll place it like this, and we need to make a stitch on this. We need to make a stitch over here. Now this label, I have fixed it 2.5 inches from the center. We have marked the center, and 2.5 inches below we have stitched this label. This is completely optional. So now we have stitched the pull tab as well as a label. Now one side we are just going to get we have left the half inch, so we are just going to get the zip inside like this and pin it. Now both the fabrics are on either side, that is the main fabric and the lining fabric. So on one side we will take the main fabric as well as the lining fabric and just fold it like this. We are just going to fold the entire fabrics together, that is the main fabric and the lining fabric only of one side. We are just going to clip it. Now the other side, this is done. Now on the other side, this is the main fabric, the lining fabric, we are going to push it on the other side. We'll take it to the other side. So our main fabric is on one side, lining is on the other side. Now we will just cover it like this. We'll just fold it like this. So the entire one side is inside folded, and on the other side we have put the lining and the main fabric like this together, and we're just going to clip the entire thing. Now here we have left a half inch on the side, we have not stitched it. So we are going to align the whole thing and clip it. We need to make a stitch. We'll do that for the other side also. Push the zip inside and align the fabrics together. And we're just going to clip the entire thing. We're just going to align the fabrics properly on the side, and we're going to clip the entire thing. Now once that is done, we will be making a stitch all around. So we'll be making a stitch all around, and we'll only be leaving this part, that is for turning it. So this is our half inch marking. We have opened the zip and we'll just push it inside. The half inch we left is for this reason. So now from this half inch marking, we'll be stitching all around. finished doing that, now we just turn it over from this opening. We are just going to cut the corners. So we have cut the corners. Now before turning it out, we are just going to press the seams like this and then turn over the entire thing. So we have turned the whole side, right side out, and this is the opening. We are just going to clip it. Now this is the other side that we folded it. So we're just going to open the whole thing. The other part is, now this part is already stitched. So now we are going to fold this part as we did for the other one. We're just going to fold it and clip it now. Now this zip, as we did initially, we are just going to get it inside and pin it. Now this is our side which has to be stitched. So we're just going to take the main fabric and push the lining on the other side. So this entire part that we have folded, now this lining is on the other side. Now this entire part that we have folded, we'll put it like this, right in the center, and we will cover it with the lining fabric. So the side that we are stitching, the fabric's right side will be together, and we'll be clipping the whole thing. So I've clipped the whole thing, and this is the opening that we will have to leave, and we'll be stitching all around. Now we have stitched all around. This is the opening. Now we'll just one whole set, that is one whole side of main fabric and lining fabric, we folded and put it inside. So first we'll pull the folded part outside, and then slowly we'll turn the whole pouch right side out. We'll also push out the corners neatly. So we have turned the whole pouch right side out. This is how it will be. Now we need to make a top stitch. We have not done, so top stitch as well as on the bottom we are just going to stitch. So all these 4 straight lines we will be stitching now. So our bottom stitch is also done and top stitch is also done. Now this is our wrong side or the lining side. Now from the bottom we are going to take around 5.5 inches. This is the center mark that we need where we will be folding it. So this is our 5.5 inch marking. We are just going to fold this fabric and iron it. This is from the bottom side, not on the zip side. So from here we are just going to fold it at this marking. This is 5.5 inch marking. We are just going to fold and iron this. We need a line over here, marking over here. So this is where we will be folding the pouch. Now next what we need to do is we'll just put the right sides of the pouch together like this, and on the bottom side, this is the right sides of the pouch are together. Now this is our bottom side. Zip is on the other side, so the bottom side will be taking. We need a marking now over here. So 1 inch from either side will be marking. This is 1 inch. This is 1 inch. The other side also will make a marking of 1 inch. And from the center, this is our 1 inch marking. Now from the center, we'll take a marking of, we'll make a marking of 4.5 inches. So this will be 4.5 inches. This is the depth of the center pouch. So this is basically our center pouch that we will be doing. Now we are just going to join these lines, 1 inch, 1 inch and 4.5 inch lines. We are just going to join it. They are simple straight lines that we will be joining. Now we need to make a stitch on this. That is the center pocket. So this is how it will be. As our lines are joined, this is our center pocket line marking. So this is how it will be. Now we're just going to align the corners and the sides like this. This is the right sides are together. Align the zip is on this side, so on the other side we are just going to align it properly, the corners, and we are going to clip it now. So we have clipped it. Now on this marking that we did, we are going to make a stitch. So we have stitched this box. Now we are going to turn the pouch to the right side. So from this zip side, we are just going to push the whole thing on the right side. So we have done that. We are going to close the zip. Now the sides will be looking like this. These are the sides. We'll take two fabrics together. So the top two fabrics, we will be clipping it together. This is our one pouch. So we are going to clip it, and similarly the bottom one also. Bottom two fabrics will be together. We will be clipping the bottom two fabrics together. So these are the bottom two fabrics. We will be clipping them together. So here we have got, if you look at it from the side, we have got, it's like having two pouches, and we are going to stitch these pouches also separately. So we'll be doing that for the other side also, and from the side it will be looking like this. We'll make a stitch on both these sides. Now we'll do that for the other side also. So now we'll be making a stitch over here as well as the other side. So first we are going to make a stitch only on the bottom two fabrics. So we are going to push the upper two fabrics to the side like this, and we're just going to make a stitch. It will be around 1/4 inch seam allowance. We're just going to make a straight stitch. Now we'll do it for the upper two fabrics. So we've done that for both the sides, and this is how the sides will be looking, and the inside will be looking like this. This is the center pocket. So it's completely ready and done. Thanks for watching. Bye.